Hey guys, how's it going? I'm finally back into it after a huge break, and the first thing I wanted to bring you is an in-depth guide on my Rebounding Wing build. Now I know at the time of me making this video, Rebounding Wings aren't really the comp meta anymore in 2K, but I can assure you that this build more than keeps up with other bigs and spot-up shooters in the game. It does exactly what it's meant to do, which is to snag boards over anyone and green from anywhere on the court. In the build video, I'm going to just cover everything to do with this build, including how to create it, the best badges to use, and the best jump shot in the game currently for this position. So I don't want to leave you guys waiting for 10 minutes on an intro, so I'm just going to get right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the vid. Don't forget to follow me on my socials, I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, thanks guys. Alrighty, so let's get right into it. First of all, obviously for this build, small forward, only position a rebounding wing can be. Left or right handed doesn't matter obviously, and jersey number doesn't matter, so we'll pick that out and we'll get right into it. Okay, so for your skills pie chart, obviously you want to go shooting and defending. That's the only pie chart you can get using a rebounding wing, and that's what you're going to be used for. You're a spot-up shooter and a defender. Now for the physical pie chart, a lot of people would want to go with strength and vert here. Don't do that. You want to go with the acceleration and speed and vertical pie chart. It's the best you can go for a rebounding wing. You do not need strength to grab boards. I can 100% guarantee you that you do not need strength to grab boards. That's a promise. A lot of people think you do, but you don't. So we're just going to go ahead and choose that pie chart over any others because it's just 10 times better. Simple as that. Alrighty guys, so now time to set the potential. This build is going to end up with 20 Hall of Fame defense badges, 1 playmaking badge, 16 Hall of Fame shooting badges, and 6 finishing badges. So we're going to get right to defense, and we're going to max out your defensive rebound to 86. I'm going to bring the offensive rebound to a 75, and then we're just going to max out the block, max out the steal, max out the lat quickness, max out the perimeter defense, and max out the interior defense to get those 20 defense badges. We're going to completely skip over playmaking as you don't need it. That's this build's one big weakness, but it's not a big thing. It's nothing you can't work with. So now for the shooting, you're going to want 16. So we're going to bring our post fade to a 69. We're going to take the free throw to max for those badges. We're going to take the 3-point to a max because that's what you're supposed to be doing, and a 3-point to a max because obviously everyone needs to be able to hit middies, especially you as a spot up. So it's going to give us 16 Hall of Fame shooting badges, which is enough for Hall of Fame badges, which is great. Okay, so now to the finishing. We're going to completely avoid post hook. You're not going to be post hooking over anyone. You're going to take the standing dunk to a 52. I know that doesn't really seem like it's going to be any good, but it comes in clutch, trust me, with the hop steps. So we're going to max out our driving dunk to a 74, we're going to take our driving layup to max at 70, and we're going to take our close shot to max at an 84. That's going to give us 6 finishing badges, which is better than nothing. It allows us room to work with. So I already can tell that a heap of people are going to be saying, oh, but Munza, there's a glass lock that you can make with as much shooting and much defense but more finishing. Don't worry, I'll tell you why in a sec, why this build is better than that. Okay, so now for the body stat chart. Usually I go with built because it still allows you to set reasonably big screens. Some people go with compact, some people go with defined, some people go with solid burly. My suggestion, stick with build. For the height, we're going to go 6'7". Obviously, if you go up to 6'9", your stats just tank too terribly, you become slow. Trust me, you do not need to be 6'9" for this build. It's not required. Okie dokie, so we're going to just drop that down to 6'7" and go with that. Now for the weight. So in your opinion, if you feel like you want to be a bit heavier, set some bigger screens and probably defend the post a bit more, then by all means stick your weight up to 255, but in my opinion 180 is what you need the best because it allows you to all-round defend everyone better, defend guards better, it makes you quicker, and it makes you vert higher, which is for better rebounds. This is a comp build, by the way, so I know what I'm talking about, trust me. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and choose 180 pounds and move on to the wingspan. So with the wingspan, you want it max. No questions asked, you want the wingspan max. It is the only thing that's going to allow you to snag boards over anybody in the game. If you go down, then you're just a glorified spot-up shooter. Simple as that. So we're just going to go ahead and bump the wingspan back up to 88 inches, 0.5, because it's pretty much mandatory for this build. I'm going to go ahead and choose that. Now, takeovers. Pretty much only 2 takeovers are viable, spot up or lockdown. It's your choice what you take. Spot up, obviously, if that's what you want to be doing. Hitting contested shots, hitting from deep, you know, that's on you. Honestly, if you're a good shooter though, I wouldn't choose spot up. I would choose lockdown, because this is what this build is. It's a two-way, it's a lockdown defender. Your teammates are going to be relying on you to be the defensive anchor, even over your big. You're going to be in the paint grabbing emergency boards. You're going to be, you know, stealing from guards on switches, stealing from the middleman on switches, stealing from big man on switches. So we're going to go ahead and go with that one. And you should end up with a rebounding wing. And that's how you make the build. Okay, so now for the badges for this build, we're going to start with finishing. 2 badges, pretty simple. Gold Pro Touch and Gold Acrobat. It's just going to help you pull off easier layups. Dunks don't matter. You just want to go for the safe take. Plus this build isn't a finishing build, so it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, off to the shooting. 4 main badges, the most important badges you'll ever hear. Hall of Fame Catch and Shoot, Hall of Fame Quick Draw, Hall of Fame Rage Extender, and the Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter. This is the 4 badges you're going to need. You're not going to need Corner Specialist, you're not going to need Deadeye, you're not going to need any of that nonsense. These 4 badges, nothing else. Trust me, when you jump shot. 1 playmaking badge, Bronze Bailout, that's all we can go with, that's all we're going to need, not unblockable, just that, trust me. Now for your defense badges, now this build is flexible with its defense. You can clamp bigs, you can clamp guards, it doesn't matter. This is what, you know, doesn't matter what it is. So we're going to go Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser, obviously, Gold Rim Protector, Gold Clamps, Gold Intimidator, Gold Interceptor, and Gold Chase Down Artist. Now this is going to leave us with 1 available badge left. This is where the flexibility of this build comes in, right? You can put Brick Wall if you want to set screens, Pickpocket if you want the extra steal chance, Pick Dodger if you're playing on screens, or you can upgrade your Clamps, Intimidator, or Rim Protector to help with just guarding whoever you need to guard. Okay guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it really intuitive and it helps you build an amazing build in this game, and you can go to park, go to stage, and just dominate everyone. I've recently started streaming, guys, so if you could head to my Twitch and give me a follow there, I would really appreciate it. Same with my YouTube. Drop me a follow, support the channel, really help. Thanks so much. Okay guys.